Hi, I'm Andrew Mason from the School of Arts and Communication here at USQ.
Thomas Banhazi, Faculty of Health, Engineering and Science.
Do you feel like Margaret and David talking about movies? And I've got the beard, but you reckon I should be Margaret?
Oh, I think so. I mean, you are prettier to start with, and I'm a grumpier, so I think that would fit in.
That's because you're a grumpy scientist.
That's right.
A grumpy scientist who loves films.
That's...
Our next film at the Friday at the Flicks film season is Seventh Seal from 1957, and this is one of my favourite films of all time. Ingmar Bergman's classic.
Absolutely. It's a beautiful film, but I always say semi-jokingly, if you feel depressed, maybe give it a miss. It's a very dark...
No, David, I don't agree at all. No.
Look, I just said it semi-jokingly. It's a fairly dark film.
Yeah.
It's about the big issues in life.
It's about the biggest issues in life,
that's right, life.
Death. And is there an afterlife and is there a God?
Exactly.
And it's the story of a knight who's just returned from the Crusades, and he has, what do you call their helpers, the scout or whoever he is. He's an atheist, so he's got him saying, oh, there's nothing after you die. But he meets all these other people who tell him about their experiences and their beliefs, and he is agnostic, so he's trying to decide whether he believes or not. And the film is about his spiritual journey. And it's one of those films that you see referenced so much in popular culture because there's a famous scene of him on the beach, and it's black and white, beautiful black and white, on the beach playing chess with death, you know, the Grim Reaper.
Exactly.
In a way, I guess we're all doing that, aren't we? You know, trying to keep fit,
absolutely,
keep death away for a little bit longer. But it has,
which is at our age getting increasingly difficult.
You're a bit more aware that death's creeping along. But it also has a lot of humour because there's a little travelling group of minstrels as well, and they provide some comic relief. Because they have a different perspective on life, which is just to enjoy life as much as you can.
Absolutely.
And it is in Swedish, being an Ingmar Bergman film, but it has subtitles. And I find it really a wonderful film, and also I find it uplifting. Actually, I don't find it depressing at all. And it does have some funny little quirky bits in it, which I like.
For sure, like life has a funny.
Oh, well, exactly.
Quirky bits in it.
And it's yeah, go on.
Yeah, no. But basically, I think it is still a very dark, quite a dark film. I mean, the overall message is uplifting to some extent, but it's just facing the reality of life, which is not always rosy, isn't it?
And the biggest question in life, isn't it?
Absolutely.
It's about the biggest. You can't get any more sort of philosophical than this, I suppose.
So I think that's absolutely true. If you feel fairly philosophical about life, do come along. Yeah. This is a film for you. That's the sort of positive spin. That's
Seventh Seal, an absolute classic. You see it referenced in The Simpsons or millions of other films. They all copy this because it's such a brilliant film. And that's next in our Friday at the Flicks. So check out the artsworx.com.au website and come along, have a glass of wine while you're watching the film. Join us afterwards.
Have 2 or 3 to lighten the burden of the film.
I think it's not a burden. It's a brilliant film. And afterwards we'll have some nibbles and we can debate it some more, and Thomas and I will get into fisticuffs about it. But,
absolutely.
We'll see you there.
See you there.